Okay, let's see. So, if I go in that portal, it just takes me there. I guess I just have to run backwards? That was a dead end. Was that a dead end? I don't remember. Let's go check. You graduated college 3 months ago. Man, congratulations. That's so good. Working your butt off. Don't work it off too hard, man. Keep your cheeks. Oh, this warps us all the way back. This place is crazy. How have I been? It's been crazy. There's a whole lot going on, left and right. Dealing with medical crap. There's all kinds of stuff. It's everywhere. Everywhere. But things are seeming to look up, so I'm glad with that. Crap, I forgot this guy's immune to like everything. Real world is insane after school. Yeah. Real world hits you hard, man. I'm doing the real world and the school. Well, this is a true final boss. Flew up to Sarah. I found this on the ground. Don't ask why I was looking there. Okay. Magic Mirror is good though. How's school going for me? It's going pretty well actually. My final grade in my one class is, I just got it back. It's a 98.74%. My other class, I don't know, the teacher's kind of a prick. I might have an A, but it might be like an 89. So it's going to drop my GPA to like a 3.8 something, which is kind of frustrating. But it's going really well. I'll graduate. I'll be doing the commencement in May, and I'll do my capstone for my master's degree in the summer. So it's going well. And if only people would freaking hire me in that industry. That'd be great. Do I have a... Just do the thing. Just do it. Oops. I'm gonna have to make Data a backup healer. Man. Good luck on the Masters. Thanks. The classes have been, like, pretty easy and intuitive for the most part. I don't know what the capstone is, but, like, it's not been very difficult, honestly. Maybe I just take to it well and I understand it easy, which is just good. But I haven't had much trouble with it at all. Oh, I was already here. That doesn't lead anywhere. Okay, so... yeah, I just have to go back up to the 10th floor. That's really weird. So the bird dudes are weak against gun. That's interesting. Now, I wonder if she'll go berserk. How many games have you missed since? What was the last game you were here for? I know you missed Demon Souls. I can't remember if you were here for DDS 1. If you were here for DDS 1, then all you missed was Demon Souls. Alright, let's go up to the 10th floor. Oh, you haven't been here since Lost Odyssey. Oh gosh. What did I play after Lost Odyssey? Oh man. Jeez. I have to look this up just because I was on the break because of my school, or my school and work was so hectic I couldn't really do both full-time, or I couldn't do all three: full-time work, full-time grad school, and full-time streaming. Geez, that was like back with the 24-hour marathon.
They're not helping much.
Lost Odyssey. So you missed Journey, and then you missed Digital Devil Saga, and then Demon Souls. I guess you haven't missed all that much. I must have went on my hiatus, like my semi-retirement, like right after Lost Odyssey. I feel like there was more. Before then. Yeah, Lost Odyssey. Nope, yeah, Lost Odyssey was my unofficial retirement thing. That was like 5 months ago. And then I had struck with some health issues that I'm still dealing with right now, so I'm not working at the moment. And so I have some time to stream while I'm dealing with that and doing grad school stuff. So you haven't missed many games. It feels like that was such a long time ago. Due to the decline in solar noise, the party was relieved of abnormal status. Oh, I forgot that was a thing. Gonna have to binge watch all games you played since I was gone. Yep, everything's still up on YouTube. I'm behind on this game for the past 2 casts, but everything else is caught up. Thanks. It's my throat, actually. It's weird. I'm basically having to relearn how I talk and how I breathe when I talk. And we're trying to figure out the reason why talking, yawning, stretching, etc., triggers a cough. Doctors have been trying to figure it out for like, I don't know, since August. We still haven't figured out why. So the speech therapy is to like have me relearn how to talk. It's weird. Hey Valiant. You know what I miss? Casters who actively talk to chat. There's plenty of them who do. What do you mean? Well, not plenty. Never mind. Never mind. But yeah, I actively keep like a chart of that I have to show my speech therapist. So like all those tally marks and stuff, you can see like there's 2 separate sections, some for coughs, and then some for throat clears. And I just started my speech therapy like barely a month ago, but I've only had 2 sessions. My third one's on the 24th, and I've been having to keep track of my coughs and stuff. And as you can see from those millions of check marks, I cough and I clear my throat way too much. The most that they've been able to find so far is I have irritable larynx syndrome, hence the speech therapist trying to have me reteach how I talk and how I breathe when I talk, so it doesn't irritate him as much. But the otolaryngologist said that that's not what's causing the cough. That's just been a byproduct that I've developed from having the cough. So the pulmonologist is like testing me for asthma and stuff, and they have me take this stupid inhaler that makes me cough more. And I don't know, it's just been a weird, crazy battle. And then I was dealing with my job, like not wanting to give me a short-term medical disability because the doctors haven't found anything yet. I got them to managed to get them to like actually approve me up until the 12th of November, but they're still reviewing me for anything after that, which is, I don't know, still makes it tough. So like I don't really have income coming in, which makes living here tough because I can't pay bills. But things are trying to look up, so I'm still just trying to keep positive and just keep trying to be a beast and just get good. So yeah, strange. Yeah, you do too, even when no one watches you. You could say your throat is the illest. Wow. Wow. I could say that. That's pretty funny. You've had an adventurous battle with all the situations? Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Thank you. I will do my best to get well as soon as possible. Like, I don't know, like, I want to work. I want to be able to buy things and pay my bills and make money and stuff. Like, I mean, yeah, it's nice to not have to work so I can focus on school, but at the same time, it sucks not getting money. So it's like, well, I would rather be working and going to school. Like, getting paid is a good thing. So, it's just annoying. Wonder how much that flower's worth. I need to find a flower worth like $1 million right now. No, they're still evaluating my case. I guess they're gonna send me like one more check for 2/3 of my pay from October to November, but they're still like taking their poor sweet time trying to figure out if they're gonna pay me or not, or how much or whatever. Like, they're sitting there poking around, twiddling their thumbs, and it's getting to the point to where I'm almost just gonna have to like break the lease on my apartment and move back in with family because I can't not getting money in. And so I've been job hunting on the side while I've been job hunting on the side for stuff in my medical degree or not medical, my higher administration education degree, for my master's degree, since I would be switching careers anyway. And even for jobs with an associate's degree, they won't where all they require is like an associate's degree and customer service for like, and you know, good with tech. Basically, it's like student advisor positions in colleges. And I have a bachelor degree and 3 associates and plenty of experience with like tech and working with people and dealing with deans and stuff from my last jobs, and they won't even hire me for that. And it's like, I have a degree already and I'm gonna have a master's degree, and you won't even hire me for something with an associate's degree. So I've applied to literally like 76 jobs. I've been keeping track in case I quit my job and sign up for unemployment. I can let them know what I'm doing. and I've been turned down for like 45 of them. The rest I'm still here waiting to hear back from because education moves really slow when it comes to like hiring committees and figure everything out. They'll put up a post, they'll wait like 3 months before they decide even if they're going to keep going with it. And then they'll maybe wait another 2 months before they start interviewing people. It's really slow, so it's pretty annoying. So, if I stop talking and I swallow, it's because I feel an urge to cough. And one of my techniques is like doing a certain type of breath and like trying to swallow to keep the cough from coming. I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Other times you just see me mute the mic and I'll cough or something like that. Or clear my throat. Let's do this. He hit the wrong one. Dang it. I need some Moikanes. Yeah. This game is super stingy with money. Like, the flowers are good, but they ain't lying about them being rare. Dang, that sucks. I do like how you always keep your spirits high. Thanks. I mean, it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been super stressed out, like, and that's the thing, is stress also exacerbates the thing, and we're kind of thinking that stress is what started the whole thing. Just stress from my work. That's a conversation I'll talk about another time. Once I find a new job. But it's definitely been stressful, but at the same time it's like, well, I mean, what am I I get frustrated about it, but at the same time you still have to stay positive, because getting too negative to inaction is not going to help anything. Like, you know, I have understandable frustration, but I still got to keep pushing. So, you would hire me day one? I appreciate that. I'm trying to get out of tech, Valier. That's the problem. And the thing is my last job was call center. Like, the reason why I stream and I try to talk so much now is because I'm trying to work my throat and incorporate the ideas from the speech therapist to be talking a whole lot more, and get back into that. Because before I started streaming again, because I have not been working since September. I just started streaming like a little bit. I didn't start streaming right after that. But I stream now. And I stream about 4 hours. And my throat is like completely half dead because of the things I've been practicing, things I'm doing. And my throat's not used to talking that way yet. What I do now is call center tech work, or when I was working. And I was talking 8 to 12 hours a day, just on the phone, call center style all day. So I can't actually do that kind of work yet. Otherwise, I'd just be back at my job working. So, if I do tech support, if I do anything in tech, I can't do a lot of talking all day, because my throat can't do it anymore. Like, if I don't do the techniques they do, then I can't talk longer than like 10 minutes before I'm just like having a coughing fit. With the techniques that I'm doing there, my throat's not irritated as much, and I have to do these weird exercises. It can be kind of silly, like I have to just go for like 20 minutes every day and just like talk with my tongue out and stuff, and that gets me through the casts, but I still cough and stuff right now, and so I can't do that. Yeah. So, and the way my life schedule works out, I can't necessarily work overnight like that. Yeah, I already work call center, tech, insurance company, and I'm trying to get out of technology anyway and get in the educational field. So I have to train my throat for that anyway, just because if I'm doing advising, I'm talking to students 8 hours a day or something like that. So either way, like, I can't do a whole lot of work with my throat just yet. The problem with it's weird to explain like the changes in breathing and stuff and the way they want me to talk. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I figured it did damage. But the problem with it is like right here on the sides of my throat. Um, until I get used to it, it reverberates there a lot. Because the thing is like whenever you talk, you're supposed to feel like my throat's actually pretty swollen right here right now. But you should feel like a buzz in the front of your face and not so much back here. If I talk in the way that makes me cough a lot, then I feel the buzz in front of my face, but then I start coughing a lot. If I do the changes that they want me to do, the speech therapist wants me to do, I feel the buzzing back here a lot, which is why my throat is like ripped apart by the end of the stream. But I can talk better. I don't know, it's weird. Like I said, my next appointment's on the 24th. I have 2 appointments on the 24th to kind of talk to them about it and see what we're doing, what they want to do. Okay, so I opened that path up. I have to go back this way. Oh, what? I have to get bumped every time? That's kind of messed up. Wow. This place sucks. Yeah, it's pretty annoying to deal with. Like, I'm really sick of it. Will you be allowed to talk the way you used to? If we can figure out why I'm coughing, I think so. We just have to figure out what's been causing the cough, what originated the cough, which is probably stress, but we have to figure out, like, because when I'm really stressed out, then, like, I can't even say 3 words without coughing. It's really bad. Like, if I just get dealt bad news or I have a stressful conversation with someone, or, like, if I talk in a raised voice, that's it. Once we figure out what is causing the cough, I would imagine so. But this is just to, like, they even told me, they're like, there's a chance that you'll never be able to talk the same again, and so you just do the speech therapy and hope that helps you as you go through life, and if not, I don't know, maybe try again as medical tech advances. I'm just like, oh, that's great, perfect, that's fantastic. So I don't know, I might have to go back to the store. Ever thought of getting a job where you don't have to deal with people? I've been having a hard time trying to figure out what kind of job I could do to do that. Even just as a temporary thing while I get my throat back on point. But I'm not sure of what. Well, I mean, it's just like, you know, just like normal on-the-job stress, or like, you know, dealing with, like, at my job, there was issues with, like, training and what departments were doing, lack of communication, just things like that, like natural life stress, not even just a you know, super stressful situation. Like, it doesn't have to be like somebody in my family died or something like that. It can be just you know, just some sort of stress for the day, or, you know, somebody on the bus makes me mad. If they, you know, you run into those life situations. It's gonna happen at some point, kind of thing. Like, even just a normal stress for that day, like, does that. What up, Archaic? Field work? Like, what kind of field work? Because most field work that I know of, you're still dealing with people and talking to them. These guys can't figure it out when finances get back together. I'm pretty sure some doctor out there can figure it out. Yeah, I'm hoping so. I got lucky with this because since I told them about my job situation, I was able to go through their charity thing, so I actually don't have to pay any of the doctor bills for this situation, which is really great, so I was really thankful for that. So now it's just a matter of figuring out what the heck is going on and getting it fixed. But the thing with, like, the thing that's gonna suck is, like, if I can never use my voice again the way that I should be able to, and I have to, like, completely switch everything, then I've taken out 150,000 in student loans, all for nothing, because then I can't do anything with those degrees. Like, this, if I can't talk, then this master's degree that I'm doing right now is essentially worthless, and I'm paying. I took out loans for this thing that I'm gonna have to pay back, and it's worthless. My bachelor's degree, my whole 68,000 that are in loans, not to mention the 40-some thousand I already paid while I was at the school for my undergrad, all worthless. So I would prefer to get my voice back to working order so I can actually have a real career instead of just doing something, a basic 9 to 5 that I can't necessarily retire with or whatever. Because, as I don't know any real careers that don't require you to, like, not talk to people. So, like, I can't just throw it all away. At least that's how I feel. It's like I feel like I would be throwing everything away, and I've put too much into it to just throw it all away like that. Yeah, it definitely takes, but I mean, that's the thing. Like, we've done scans, we've done tests. Like, the next scan's a CT scan. I've done X-rays. I've done, like, all kinds of blood work. So, I mean, we still have more tests we can do. We're not out of options yet. It's just taking time. That's all. So, it'll definitely happen. It's just, how much time is it gonna take, and can I hold out until then? Yeah, I mean, you're right. I can't feel bad. I've accomplished a lot, but it still feels like it's a waste of, because then it's like, that's a lot of money I have to pay back on top of a possible job that doesn't really, a possible lack of career, because you move up in the world by becoming a manager that requires talking to people and dealing with the stresses of that, or becoming, when any type of promotion requires that you deal with people, talk to people, handle stressful situations and all of that, which is fine. But if it causes me to cough, then I can't do it, which means I don't really have a real career, which means I can't really pay for all those things, and then that I'd never be able to pay back my loans, never be able to get a house, that kind of thing. I mean, of course, money's not everything, and good existence, apartment, all that stuff, but at the same time, it's just like, that would be a stress unto itself, that it would perpetuate the cough anyway. So, it just makes it tough. So it's like, I don't know. It's really crazy. Something's emerging from the vortex. And then when I go on rants, I forget to talk correctly, so then I start coughing again. Sorry. I didn't see what attack they casted. I probably missed it. It's like a demand in every workforce. Yeah, exactly. Like, if I go in an interview and I talk to them and I'm coughing a lot and they say, hey, what's wrong? And I'm like, hey, this is what's going on. How many people, even if it's for a job that doesn't require a lot of talking, how many of them are going to hire me? Sure, I could lie and get the job and just be like, oh, I have a cold, but then what happens down the road when they find out, Yeah, there's exceptions to every rule. But I've never seen an exception to that one, like require communication skills. I don't know of any career, like a legitimate career that doesn't require you to not have to communicate. I know there's jobs, but I don't know careers. And the jobs that are out there, to my knowledge, I don't know of any that pay well, you know, for you to have a comfortable living plus pay off all your loans and everything, get a car, take care of everything, all of your needs like that. But I don't know, so that's why I asked. Like, that was a legit, like, what is there out there if y'all actually know things? Because I don't know. So if you do know, definitely enlighten me. I need to find a thing. Security work. Like the quote-unquote rental cops. I have a family member who works in that. He doesn't make much. He said that he hates it. And that's a stress in itself as well. Like, it depends on, like, your depends on, I guess, where you're doing your security. If you're doing your security in, like, I don't know, a mall or something, it still takes a lot of work. But like, proper security, I guess I would need an example. Because, like, are you talking about like the guys who check out the streets and the parking lots and whatnot? Make sure that's okay, because those security officers actually have to do a lot with, like, you know, keeping bums out, dealing with a lot of people. It's a lot of stressful situations. Like, my family member who works in that, he actually deals with a lot of stuff, and he's like, it's really actually pretty dangerous. So and there's a lot of talking and work involved, and so if you don't work up to be a manager, it's not worth doing. You still don't really make enough. Like, he doesn't make enough to do the things that he actually really needs to do. So he's been trying to get out of that as well. Let's do this. High security? Like, what job position? Because I don't know what you mean, I guess. You were a correctional officer? Oh man, I'm sorry. A bodyguard or a PMC? I don't even know how you get a job as a bodyguard. How do you get a job as a bodyguard? I've always entertained the thought of that. I could be an intimidating guy. Network security might work. That actually takes a lot of communication and stuff as well. Because I actually thought about going for network security and cybersecurity stuff. That's why I say, it's like, I don't know any where you just like don't need to talk, so that wouldn't help. And yeah, I would prefer to get out of tech if I could, but I mean, if I'd have to do what's best for my throat, obviously, but that wouldn't work out. Don't come any closer. You have to take classes for that? So I'd have to find a way to make money to take the classes. But that's interesting. I didn't know you take classes for that. I don't know what these guys are weak to. I have no idea. It's probably Earth. Well, that's fine. Really? Wow. Oh no, why did I do that? That was stupid. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I might die here. That's fine if I do. Kaiko, hey. How you doing? Man. Learn sign language and be a translator. Potential. More and all done. I don't know any. Picture me with sunglasses and a suit walking in the red carpet as a body. I could, man. I've thought about doing modeling, but that's omega level stressful anyway. I don't talk, but it's super stressful. You saw Star Wars today? Did you like it? I'm sorry I'm coughing so much. I don't mean to. Give it an A minus. You don't have to talk, just listen and make signs. It's perfect. Well, until I have to tell the other person what the person who was translating was saying. Because you have to, translating is a two-way. So, they talk to me, and then I sign it for the person who I'm translating for. They sign back to me, and then I have to talk to the other person. So if anything, I'm doubling the talk that I have to do. A minus, bit too much action. Too much action. Like, too much action, not enough story? Not enough downtime for chatting and characterizations. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Oh, just oh, like on TV shows where they just translate all day? I see what you mean. Oh, man. Where's my door? They only require one way? Oh. I don't like the PBS stuff. I know the PBS things don't require like a whole lot. Balls. Still worth seeing. I probably won't see it. Be a painter like Bob Ross. Yeah, I knew Han was in it. You see translators around the school you work at all the time. They almost never need to translate what the students are saying. They just sign it. Oh, those. Okay. Right. I've only seen those like twice at U of O. Surprisingly. Man, I'm gonna run out of items. Man, my throat hurts. Some movies make parts just to show off how 3D is more done. Yeah, I'm not surprised there's a 3D one. I saw the 3D Avengers, it wasn't worth it. I don't know what this guy's weak against. Wow. Jeez. Thank you. That's really fine. 2,800 to refill his MP. That's ridiculous. Worth it though, man. Been in some part of the movie wondering how 3D movies work. I don't know. Ugh. All of a sudden my cough's gone crazy. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know anything about how 3D movies work. It's interesting though. I need a save point. Nice. Guess how much the small popcorn your mom bought was? $8.99. Oh, dang it. You didn't give me a chance to guess. You gotta get going. Got work early in the morning. Alright, man. Take care. It's good to see you back again. Good luck at work. What the heck? Yeah, I was messed up. $6.50. Oh, this just brought me right back. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Oh, that brought me right back to the same spot. Price doesn't even sales tax go up, minimum wage doesn't. Yeah, economics is interesting. But the problem is whenever they raise wages, they just raise the price of everything else because they figure, oh, people have more money now. He's gonna kill himself. That's awesome. So her stomach hurts. She must have devoured something bad. It was a pink sapphire. That's good. Yeah, I remember when I was at U of O. I was filming classes for this one economics teacher, pretty well known actually, and this pretty well known in the country. And he was explaining how that happens because people were saying that they're like, well, they just raise wages and stop raising the cost of living so people can get in and do stuff. It's like because they're just gonna raise the price of everything else regardless. It's like, dang. So you do an automatic adjustment based on the cost of a good and a service one needs to live. Everyone talks about taking away guns to fix the violence issue. Wait, what? How about making it so people can live a decent life? Yeah. I agree. It's just that. Sorry, I'm not reading the text there, those spots. It's just companies are still just going to raise their prices. And that's the thing, like, there's no law to stop that. Like, you know, state and federal and jobs can raise their prices, but, you know, businesses that make capital off people spending, they're just going to see, oh, hey, they're bringing in more money, let's raise the price of everything else. So it still counteracts it anyway. So but how do you make it automatic without companies still raising their prices anyway? Because all they'll do is just see, oh, hey, the automatic price went up. Like, they'll know because it'll go up for their workers as well who are working at minimum wage. They'll see that they get a pay increase, and then they can notice that they can raise their prices on it. Every time they raise prices, they have to raise wages at the bottom. But then somebody, yeah, that could work as long as somebody made a set standard. I need to run from this fight. I can't. Why can't I run from this fight? Oh, because he's confused. Crap. I really need to run from this fight. If wages at the bottom rise, other wages have to rise to match. Yeah, so everyone gets a pay raise, but if everyone gets a pay raise, does that really make a difference if the cost of goods go up too? Like, the wage increase has to increase so much that it offsets the price of the good, because if everyone gets a pay raise, the cost of living is automatically going to go up anyway. And are they getting enough pay increase to cover that cost of living increase? Who sets the standard on the minimum wage increase ratio in comparison to the price of other goods? And does it go up when just gas prices go up? Or does it go up when, like, food prices go up? Or does it go up when, you know, luxury goods go up? Like, which goods determine when the wages go up and when they go down? And what's the balance and who controls that? I just feel like there's always going to be a loophole for it. So just raising wages doesn't work. Because there's got to be extra controls in there for people or companies not to exploit. You set it up as an offset. I don't know. I still feel like just the cost of living in general will just raise it. Because then once you raise prices too much, the value of the money will decrease too. If there becomes too much money floating around. Check housing, food, gas. Yeah. It's how they do it in Mormon territory. I know nothing of how Mormon territories work. So if it goes up based on housing, food, and gas, if those don't go up, but businesses that deal with other things outside of housing, food, and gas raise their prices. What up, Ruford? I don't mind politics talk at all. This is economics. If they raise their prices, then people can afford the basic things, but they can't afford luxury goods. But then that's just going to cause everything else to inflate anyway. All the Fed has to do is not make more money. We all know that's not going to happen, Valiant. Oh, we all know that's not going to be a thing. They're going to keep printing money. Oh, I know you're kidding, Roofer. How you doing, man? See, then we're getting a big old list of like what all is needed to live. And then you have to watch for each one of those. What if water goes up but housing doesn't go up? Then do you raise the wages just because water goes up, so people's bill goes up $10, but then they get a wage increase? Because then housing is going to raise their prices. Thank you, Jeggerd. I've been trying to tell people just that for years. How you doing, Tosh? That's just it. Luxuries are just that, not so important. Right. We know luxuries aren't important. But and the status and the nature of the country, luxury is a lot. And luxury runs tourism. And a lot of people who come here, a lot of ways in which we're viewed in this country internationally is based on luxury things. So that's still gonna be in the equation. Like, us as sensible people here, we know like the basic things are what's important. But everyone else is still gonna raise up everything else based on the luxury things too. Like, we can't rule it out just because we think it's not important. There's still gonna be a thing. Oh, I'm on basement 30. Wow. You're going to Italy tomorrow? Wow. Dude, that's awesome. How long are you going to be in Italy? Water prices in California are ridiculous. I agree. Okay, I got 2 of those. Your buddy's getting married there. Congratulations to your friend. That's pretty awesome. What's a malachite? Oh, there it is. 4 strength. Nice. Okay. Oh, come on. Really? Going to Dublin afterwards? First vacation. Pretty psyched. Oh, man. That's going to be so good. When you get back, you have to tell us all about it. In your city, it's apparently not legal to put in non-grass lawns. Yet they want us to lower water usage. What? That makes absolutely no sense. That makes no sense at all. That's so silly. But it's because they want your money. That's why. Hey, generic Twitch name. And you're going to Germany. Dude. That's crazy. Can't you hear it from the vortex? It's so sad and painful. I heard that voice, and I wanted to comfort it. And then I was here. I'm so lost right now. I've only been to Austin once, and that was to go to Schlitterbahn. But that was back when I lived in Texas, when I was in high school. Going big for the first time. Hey, gotta go big every time, right? Schlitterbahn? It's a water park there. It's like it was at the time the biggest water park in the US. Or one of the biggest. One of the top 2 or 3 biggest. It's not legal to put in gravel or stones or something because it looks bad and lowers housing prices? What? That's weird. A garden of succulents. There you go.